All right, welcome back to my channel. So I just want to give a quick update about what is going on in Burkina Faso and the preparation of Burkina government and of that of Nigerian trying their best to fix one or two things because nobody never can tell. Nobody knows what tomorrow holds. Some people say that, but Nigerians are preparing to invade Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso are keeping their eyes on their report and news, whether it's rumor or not. They are doing all they can also to keep themselves updated. For example, it was rumored, although I don't see it as a rumor anymore because the video is here before you, that Burkina government have decided to change their guard. Okay, the people that guard the president, Ibrahim Traore, to Russians and in the they're on ground guiding him. So let's go through this. Just pay attention so you will understand it. Now you pay attention to this man that's standing here. You can see that is Russian flag on his soldier. The badge on his shoulder is Russian flag. You can see his body everywhere is well covered. You can see it here. So for some of us that may be doubting, you can see this is Russian flag, right? And the man you are seeing here walking here, just pause it, is Ibrahim Traore himself. Look at him walking. Look at him walking. All right. So you can see that. Why I'm sharing this is not because of any other thing, because I've seen some people from Nigeria, platform from Nigeria trying to claim one or two things, this and that and all that. Some would actually understand what is going on. They know the preparation and what is backing Burkina Faso up is not a child play. Like this person called Gozen Waigwes made a post here, and let's go through what he said. So he said Nigeria will rather abandon her military cargo plane and 11 soldiers in Burkina Faso than take military action against the country. Reason are, number one, Nigerian government violates AES rules by entering their airspace without permission. It is an international offense. Number two, Nigerian government went on illegal assignment. They were on evil assignment for France. It is either they were caught with arms or ahike. And lastly, Nigerian government are aware of Russian long presence in Burkina Faso, daring to launch military strike on Burkina Faso soil would be catastrophic for Nigerian. For a long time now, Burkina Faso have been building all kinds of military equipment with the help of Russia. Any funny thing from Nigeria government, those non-tested ammunition by Burkina Faso will be tested in Nigeria. Don't say I don't warn you. Written by Gozen Wigwe. So people have different reaction, different speculation going on about what this could result. Do you understand? Like I said, I'm not here to gaslight anything, but to at least call your attention so that you will keep your eyes on the things that may happen. You understand? Because nobody knows tomorrow, right? Nobody knows tomorrow. So here, this is some few things that just let me not even tell you. Let's just go through it direct. So this person made a post. Maybe he's not a Nigerian, I doubt. He made a post and said, Captain Ibrahim Traore military hardware, road construction and rehabilitation hardwares. Yes, Burkina is very tiny country, but she is in hand of a president that is better than yours. Suck that up. That is, I don't know, maybe he's a Burkina guy or not, but honestly, he's only a drunkard that will take Burkina Faso for a ride. Look at it. Just watch. Now, I'm sorry about the sound because I don't know if it has copyright or not, but let's continue. This is in Burkina Faso. Okay, the one I'm showing you, there's no, I'm not, it's not AI, it is real. And some people are actually showing Nigerian, their equipments as well. But one thing I want us to focus on is defense system between you and Russia, who have defense system. Between your Ghana, which is France, and that of Burkina Faso, Oga, which is Russia, who do you think have defense system that can sustain? Think twice. I don't think Nigeria, even Tinubu knows this. He's not stupid like many people think. And some of you, like yesterday, I shared a post from one of the Nigerian platform who said that in their own analysis that Russia cannot just abandon their friendship with Nigeria to support that with Burkina Faso. You must be a joker. But I don't. Do you know? As long as Africa is concerned today, the presence of Russia is 8 years. Russian President Vladimir Putin has reportedly advised Nigeria to proceed with caution, rising tension with Burkina Faso, stressing that Burkina Faso strategic partnership with Russia is of significant importance. According to the warning, any hostile action against Burkina Faso would be taken seriously, given Moscow's growing influence and alliance in the Sahel region. So this is not somebody trying to make something up. It is real. Now let's hear from. I'm trying to rush it. Let's hear from this lady. All right. Many African people are reacting from different continents, from different countries.
Is thinking about invading Burkina Faso.
Let me take it back. He said Nigerian.
Is thinking about invading Burkina Faso.
Okay.
According to some lawmakers in Nigeria, they shouldn't rule out the possibility of invading Burkina Faso. According to them, Nigeria needs to let Burkina Faso leader and all Ibrahim Traore understand that if they will not release the 11 soldiers and their aircraft, they will invade you. That they will leave all that is happening in Nigeria, the banditry, everything that is happening, and channel their enemy towards Burkina Faso. Because to them, they believe that Burkina Faso is a very small country, and that shouldn't humiliate Nigeria, the so-called giant of Africa, yet Boko Haram is terrorizing their people. There's no peace in Nigeria. Instead of them to use that mind to set their people free, they are thinking of invading other nations. This is what
this lady is not a Nigerian, she's not an Igbo girl, because most of them now think that people that are happy about Burkina Faso presence and all that they are Igbos. This lady is from another African country, which sounds like Kenyan or maybe Namibia, maybe I don't know, but it's not a Nigerian. It's not even a Biafran. So get that into your score. So because of I know some people will say, oh, Igbos are the one. Listen though, watch.
The colonizer is trying to do to make sure that they use Nigeria to cause war. I reported this earlier on that all the General Abdurrahman Chani told us that they are going to use Nigeria to invade Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. If you haven't watched that video, go through my video and you will see it and listen to it. This is exactly what we are looking for. France is looking for. The oppressors are looking for to turn the African against the other. If not, what is Nigerian aircraft doing in Bobo Dumas? You claim you are not from Benin Republic. You are heading towards Portugal, but the Portuguese government also came out and denied having any business deal with Nigeria. So where at all is the aircraft heading towards? And the thing is, Nigerians have the illusion that they can defeat Burkina Faso, they can defeat Niger, they can defeat Mali. Please wake up. The Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, long ago, isn't the same Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. Nigeria, the weapons that you have are determined by the oppressor. We don't know what Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso have. Always, we show you the kind of equipment they are bringing into the country. Let's nobody deceive us. Even though we don't want to fight among ourselves, but let's not deceive ourselves that because we claim we are the giants of whatever, we can conquer it. You cannot conquer Mali, Niger, and Burkina. That's what I will wake up from the sleep, Nigeria. Wake up. Just wake up. Because what Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso are having, and the powers that are backing them, not Korea, even United States of America is afraid. Even France will then not.
China as well.
These are the forces that we are in bed with. So when it comes to that, Nigeria, don't try. You don't know who Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso leaders are. If they are not like Tinubu, that people determine what they should have. We don't want you to go and use our lives to please your oppressor. Let us live in peace with our brothers and sisters. Whatever your aircraft is doing there will be determined by the people. Didn't you deny that the aircraft, it was emergency landing, they were going to put. Now, we have realized that all you said is not true. So all that you wanted is for this to happen so you can decide to cause commotion. But as for that commotion, we the people in Africa, in West Africa, say no. We cannot fight among ourselves to please the oppressor. If they have anything they want to do, let them come and fight us, and we will let them understand that this is not the second time they can come and colonize us. So, Nigeria, this is what your leaders are calling for, and you need to stop them. We are the only ones that can set ourselves. United we stand divided before, and united we keep standing forever and ever. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, West Africa, and in Nigeria.
All right. Not only that Africans don't need war, Africans don't need liars. You know, Nigerian government as of today don't even deliberate, they don't even think, they don't even analyze. Once they think, boom, they do. And most of the things they do are always mistake. Signing contract for France to be in charge of your tax system is shocking. In this 21st century, in this modern era, you are still doing that. Anyway, let's hear from Mali president. He said, Malian, if things are not going well in Burkina Faso, they need helicopters, fuel. They need fuel. If the defense minister calls, it is immediately. We don't need to go through unnecessary things like, oh, we need ammunition, we need fuel, call President S or Y. We don't need that. It is automatic within themselves. That if any of them needs something, it is automatic. They don't need that long protocol. It is they have cut it off. That's a military for you now. Listen, your own military is what are they doing? Let me not go there. You know what Nigerian military have turned to be, right? And it is vice versa. Whether it's from Burkina Faso, whether it's from Mali, whether it's from Niger, it doesn't matter. Once any of them in trouble, they need their help, boom, they are there to respond. Powered by the power that be Russia. A week cannot go by without planes from Niger flying in and out of Mali, or from Mali flying to and from Burkina Faso, or from Burkina Faso to Mali, vice versa. They are interchanging each other, protecting each other. The military craft from this one, Air Force from this one nation can go here. They can both cabinet cargo, anything that's a private, normal airline. They don't care. They make use of their airspace as brothers and sisters. This three country, they are teaching Africans how to pull away from slavery. You understand it? And that's any African person that don't like this. I don't know your problem. Honestly, President Traore, President Taina, and myself, we have nothing to lose. We have nothing to lose today. No. We have nothing to lose. We came from the field as a soldier. If we have to go back to the field, we will without any problem. And that is why we are always armed. That is it. Listen to that. He said it in French. Oh, what I just read now, everything is in French. In French language.
Ça va pas au Burkina, ils ont bien d'hélicoptères, de mise à défense. Ils l'appellent seulement à la seconde. On n'a pas besoin, non, on a besoin de munitions, on a besoin de carburant, il faut appeler les 13 ans, il faut appeler X, Y. On n'a pas besoin de ça, c'est automatique.
C'est automatique.
Il ne peut pas avoir des semaines où il n'y a pas des avions du Niger au Mali, du Mali au Burkina, du Burkina au Mali, vice-versa. Le président Traore, le président Tchani et moi-même, nous, on n'a rien à faire. On n'a rien à faire aujourd'hui. Non. On n'a rien à faire. On est venu du terrain. Si on doit retourner sur le terrain, on ira sans problème.
Just a moment. I just want to know why the video is misbehaving somehow. Let's start from here.
On n'a pas besoin, non, on a besoin de munitions, on a besoin de carburant, il faut appeler les 13 ans, il faut appeler X, Y. On n'a pas besoin de ça, c'est automatique. Et c'est vice-versa. Il ne peut pas avoir des semaines où il n'y a pas des avions du Niger au Mali, du Mali au Burkina, du Burkina au Mali, vice-versa. Le président Traore, le président Tchani et moi-même, nous, on n'a rien à faire. On n'a rien à faire aujourd'hui. Non. On n'a rien à faire. On est venu du terrain. Si on doit retrouver sur le terrain, on ira sans.
All right, I'm going to end it here because, like I said, everything that he's saying there is in French. So there's no need to continue with that. All right. So we have to go through other things that matter to us because I'm not here to waste much time, to be honest. I have to focus on it. So the report also have it that Tinubu and Nigerian government, they have purchased, another aircraft. Okay, let's go through that and see what the news is all about. It says Nigerian records West African biggest military aircraft deal within 24. Leonard M346FA fighter jets purchase. Nigeria has recorded the largest military aircraft acquisition in West African history following President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's approval of the purchase of 24 M346FA fighter jet is a deal valued at 1.2 billion euro. Defense source confirmed that the advanced light flight and attack aircraft will significantly enhance the Nigerian Air Force combat effectiveness, intelligence gathering, and precision strike capability. The first 3 aircraft are scheduled for delivery in early 2025. In early 2025, I think they actually want early 2026, not 2025, I believe, with the entire fleet expectation to become fully operational by M2026. Which early 2025? How can you say early 2025? The year is coming to an end. Anyway, the M346FA platform is designed for modern multi-role operation, combine air to ground attack, air policing, close air support, and advanced surveillance mission. Analyst says that acquisition reflects a strategic shift towards technologically delivery air power suited for counter-terrorism, internal security, and regional stability operation. The deal position Nigeria as leader air power in West Africa. Okay. And underscore Abuja renewed commitment to strengthen national defense, safeguarding territorial integrity, and supporting regional security efforts involving security threat. All the security threat is could it be that he's purchasing this for maybe they want to invade Burkina Faso? Is that? And this person said that the one I just told you now, that the jet has landed, they have purchased it, is now in Nigeria. According to this person, they said Leonard M346FA fighter jet. Okay, this is it. Let's see. Anyway, I just another breaking news 6 hours ago that breaking news report coup attempt in Cameroon as a buyer allegedly confirmed. Report from Yaoundé claimed that President Paul Biya has been placed under house arrest in an alleged military coup attempt. According to eyewitness accounts yet to be confirmed. Troops linked to rival faction within the army force have reportedly seized key government location and imposed a curfew in the capital. I don't know about it, but this person is reporting it. But I'm happy that he said that it's yet to be confirmed. So just let's keep our eyes on that and see if that is true or not. This is from Cameroon. Cameroonians are trying to move away from stagnation because the man had been putting them in one corner for a very long time. All right. So this is Nigerian reporters, not in mainstream media reporters. I'm talking about some of the independent posters and reporters and Ration. they're actually showcasing Nigerian forces, what they're capable of doing and what have you. So this is one of them. And it says, let it be clear, the Nigerian army remain the most battle-tested force in Africa. Okay. From oh God. From preserving national unity to leading peacekeeping mission across the continent, no African nation should toy with Nigerian military strength. Our soldiers have faced insurgency, terrorism, and asymmetric warfare head on and still stand. Respect Nigerian army. Okay, okay. Now, this Sahel revolutionary soldiers says something. All right, you can see troop here. What is this? What are they? Let's go through it. Additional units of Russian African Corps are expected to arrive in your Ougandu. I don't know the place. I think this is a city in Burkina Faso. Anytime from now, to help boost security and assist with further training on military equipment. That's in Russian army. Look at them, Russian army. No, I showed you the troop, right? The one of the Ibrahim Traore guard now having Russian badge. It is not. It's not. This thing is not as if you are going to face somebody and you don't know the capability of that person. They're actually making it known to you. Look at the person Nigerian are relying on. Okay, somebody also share this again, like Nigerian equipment, Nigerian arsenal. Look at it. Look at the country most powerful weapon. Okay, is he mocking or okay? I think he's doing his praising. Okay, he said a look at I don't know what by a look at the country's most powerful weapons. This powerful weapon not only bolster Nigeria's ability to defend its sovereignty, but also play a crucial role in combating insurgency, terrorism, and other security challenges. They provide Nigerian armed forces with the necessary tools to protect its citizens and maintain stability within the region. But what they don't tell you is that Nigerian army is somehow has been infiltrated with some terrorists. Look at them, right? It's no longer news. This is not about Kairpo trying to instigate something. It is all over. In fact, it's everywhere, right? Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali don't have such. You do know what it means. Do you know what that means? Having somebody who know how to terrorize is different from somebody who receive proper training, tested. Russia, for example. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Please let me know what you think about it, and do me a favor, like the video and subscribe to the channel. I can't wait to read your comment as well. Please let me know what you think about what is going on and what is your take. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Bye bye for now.